Hey, love bugs. This morning, I got up at about 6 a.m. so that I can come out and get grounded, sun gaze, the sunrise, and do a little meditation with my stones. It's important that we protect our energy and that we stay in elevated vibrations. Love is the highest vibration, okay? Last night, I was scrolling through my news feed and there was a video with the caption that said, security body slams sixth grader. And the footage, played without me pushing play, and I could see the beginning of it. And I tried to scroll past really quickly so that I didn't have to take in that video, because what I could see was rage and hate, and a baby, who was lost. And seeing the rage and the hate towards a child made me angry. It made me feel revengeful. It made me feel a lot of emotions, so I sat with those emotions. I unpacked them. And then I came out this morning to get grounded, because my energy is not up for grabs. And that's what I want to keep conveying to my love bugs. Protect your energy. It's not up for grabs. Sometimes we have to do social media detoxes. I don't watch the news at all. If I want to catch the news, I can go online, read articles at my will. I'm a community manager, so my tenants are always coming in with the latest updates, and I can go and research if I want. But the news is often full of sad news. And although we do need to stay informed on what's going on around us, a lot of the time the information is reported incorrectly, and it's spreading a low frequency vibe of fear, anger, guilt, and multiple things. So when we're faced with those things, whether, taking it in through our news feed or the people around us, we have to get out and get grounded and balance our body to raise our vibe right back up. Keep yourself aligned. And that's what this video is about. Grounding and earthing. I hope you enjoy. Today I have with me a little bit of Palo Santo to burn, selenite wands to meditate with and help raise my vibe. I'm also holding on to petrified wood. So little details about petrified wood is it's a fossil. It forms when plant material is buried by sediment and protected from decay due to oxygen in organisms. Then groundwater, rich in dissolved solids, flows through the sediment, replacing the original plant material with silica, calcite, pyrite, and other materials such as opal. The result is a fossil of the original woody material that often exhibits preserved details of the bark, wood, and cellular structures. Okay, it usually takes about 100 years to form. You can check out those details at geology.com. Let's get into the healing properties. This stone has a great grounding energy. It offers mental stability, promotes concentration, encourages goal setting. It offers a great foundation from which to launch new goals, or undertake a different path. It calms scattered energies, right? Which is absolutely necessary, especially if you're trying to get grounded. It's awesome to have in the house if you live on the second floor or just in a busy city and you don't get to get out into nature very often. Meditating, I'm having a funny childhood memory. Remember seeing some cousins of a friend whose house I was over, and they were having this conversation, and I heard them say that they rolled some weeds in some paper and smoked it, and it felt good. Like they were going on and on about how happy they were and how much fun that they had. So me and a friend whose house I was over decided to go outside and grab some weeds and roll them in art paper and try to smoke them. Yep, I did it. We have to watch what we say around young kids. They are impressionable. I just find it so funny. Like I looked down at the weed on the ground, and that memory came back so vividly. I'm also wearing obsidian and labradorite, the Lovebug chain. All of our Lovebug chains come with these hooks so that you are able to use your stones in meditation. And one good practice is to bring the stones up and down your endocrine system, also known as the chakras. You're going to go from your crown to your root, right? Pituitary gland to your reproductive organs. And you can feel a charge, you can feel a cleanse happening as you are doing these things. Lovebug. I'm concerned with us developing such a disregard for human lives. You know, we make excuses that our anger and frustration are okay to treat people unfairly. The majority of us are suffering from some sort of mental health issue, whether it be anxiety, depression, or some of the, other issues, that people take medication for, and many things. So if most of us are dealing with something, doesn't that mean we need to be patient with each other? Doesn't that mean that if a child's been acting up in class and it's been consistent and maybe you're not getting any response from the parents, that there's a deeper issue going on and you need to find some patience? I don't care if you take care of kids, elderly people, or you just work in the general public. Everybody is dealing with something. You never know what that person walked away from or walked into. You never know how heavy their heart is and what they're dealing with. Have patience with each other. Have patience. It's a requirement as a human being to find understanding in other human beings. Where's the sympathy? We need to love each other. Be patient with each other. As we heal ourselves, we can look around and find more patience for others that need it. It's absolutely necessary. Those of you dealing with depression, did you know that there is a such thing as a physical depression? It comes down to your diet, a few factors. Okay, we have adrenal glands, which is part of our endocrine system. And when you are stressed, these adrenal glands pump out hormones to help calm you, and soothe you. When you stay in continuous stress, or let's just say you've had a life full of drama, these glands go into overdrive, hyperdrive, and they leave you with feelings of depression, fatigue, and just feelings of hopelessness, low energy. All you really need to do is reset those endocrine glands, that adrenal gland. Just reset it. And you do that by fasting and, of course, changing your diet and different detox method. Medication is not necessary. And I don't want to discourage those, because some of us have issues where we need something to work immediately while we figure out other things. And for those of you, I just say, study the medication. Study the medication. If you can't do it, you have a loved one, ask them to help you. Find out more information. How can I reset my endocrine system? It's like revamping your body. And then from there, how can you support it?